भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः मुण्डकोपनिषत् Chapter 1 Section 2 Mantra number 5 एतेषु यश्चरते भ्राजमानेषु यथा कालम् चाहुतयो ह्याददायन् तं नयन्त्येताः सूर्यस्य रश्मयः यत्र देवानां पतिरेकोऽधिवासः ये ह्येहि तमाहुतयः सुवर्चसः सूर्यस्य रश्मिभिः यजमानं वहन्ति प्रियां वाचं अभिवदन्त्यः अर्चयन्त्यः एष वः पुण्यः सुकृतो ब्रह्मलोकः In this second section of Mundakopanishad, the Guru is elaborately explaining about the rituals and the phalam of the rituals. Performing any karma to get some materialistic benefits, one has to do lot of karma with expectation of fulfilling some desires. All those karmas, if he follows properly, in proper time, with proper dakshina, he will get punyam. Suppose if he do not follow those actions, those karmas properly, he will get papam. Not only he get papam, and those ancestors who has done the punya, that also will go away. So one has to offer the fire ritual has taken as an exemplary here. You have to offer the oblations in a right place when the fire is kindled properly. Then only those oblations will reach to that Devata. Agni Devata will take those oblations to the concerned Devata, and those Devatas will give phalam. And having explained about those varieties of fire, Kali, Karali, different colors of fire comes from the Homakunda. At that time one has to offer Vidhina Hutam. You have to do according to the Vidhi. Whatever Shastra says, you have to perform this time only, means you have to perform that time only. You have to buy, these are all the things, you have to buy, there is no choice. You cannot bargain there. If you bargain, that much phalam only comes. Whatever you give, that only you get. Just like your bank account. Whatever you save in the bank, deposit in the bank, that only you can withdraw. Similarly, this karma also, whatever you are offering, with what attitude you are offering, how much you are offering, that much phalam alone comes. So whatever you give, it comes in return to you. Therefore, Upanishad tells, Eteshu yaha charate bhrajamaneshu. Whoever performs fifth mantra, you see, one performs the ritual in this shining fire, proper time, yatha kalam, adadayan. Once you perform proper time, these fire races, the oblations will be taken by the sun rays. Suryasya rashmayaha adadayan. Suryasya rashmayaha means it is Agni Devata in the form of sun races. These are all not visible to your eyes. These are all taken by the sun races. Adadayan nayanti. We have to understand here, this person, a karma kandin, whoever performed this karma, after his death, his Sukshma Sariram will be invited by those Devatas to the Asurya Rashmayaha. So these oblations take him. Take him means what? With this body? With this body you cannot travel. Tinagar Mailapur ke kashtapadrom. You cannot travel with this body. These higher lokas you can travel with subtle body, Sukshma Sariram, invisible body. They will take this person who has done these rituals in that world where Devanam Patihi Ekaha Adhivasaha. Where they will take this karma kandin? The particular heaven they will take. They will take to that heaven. Where Eka Adhivasaha, the one master is there in that loka, heaven, Indra, Adhipati. Eka Adhivasaha, that unrivaled ruler who was there in that heaven, there they will take him. Devanam Patihi means Indra, who is Eka Adhivasaha, unrivaled one. These oblations will take this person there to the heaven. So heaven is guaranteed. Okay, once you perform rituals, Agnihotram, or any homam or yaga, any vratam, any punya karyam you do, all those rituals will take you to heaven. So heaven guarantee, no doubt in that. How they welcome you there? Once you go to heaven, how they welcome there? Yehi yehi iti tam ahutayaha. Yehi yehi means welcome, welcome. With these words, ahutayaha, the bright oblations, the devatas of oblations. What to understand? The devatas of oblations. That means what? The oblations which are carried by those devatas, because they know how much this person have performed. Therefore, with that devatas, those are carrying the oblations, they welcome him. Please come, please come. How they welcome? Rashmibihi Suryasya, in the form of rays of the sun. That's why in the Surya Rashmi also, why you are doing Namaskara? In that rays is also there are devatas. Early morning, once you see the sun rays falling in your house, immediately you pathi priyal Namaskara pannu. What is the intention? In each rays there is a devata. Let them carry somebody's oblations, we don't bother. But the devatas are helpers to carry us to heaven. இப்பவே கொஞ்சம் ஆமியா ஆமியா கொடுக்கணும். இப்போ இந்த நமஸ்காரம் பண்ணா they will be ready. அது மாதிரி if you give lot of donation, if any function, what they do? They will wait at the gate. So and so person is coming, இந்த போன்ல வரும், அப்படி வராரு அந்த முன்னாடி. They will stand in entrance gate and they welcome. And our car வந்து near the stage வரைக்கும் வரும். So then they open the car door, please come, and 2-3 people will behind, they will ask him to come and come, and a front seat they will give. If you give lot of donation, அதெல்லாம் அங்கே இருக்கும். They will write the name also. No one should sit in that seat. அது மாதிரி இதெல்லாம் நடக்கிறதே இப்போ. இதெல்லாம் உபனிஷத்துல முன்னாடியே சொல்லியிருக்கேன். So therefore the sun rays, in the form of sun rays, Yajamanam vahanti. Yajamana means the ritualist. Yajamana who did these rituals. Yajamanam vahanti. Vahanti means vah dhatu, to the lead. Vahati, vahataha, vahanti. So many devatas, not one devata, many devatas. Vahanti. Not only that, abhivadantyaha. They'll utter, they'll praise him. Priyam vacham, with pleasant words. And just as you welcome a guest or a person, you also go on talking, asking, and you have to explain all these things, what you are all doing and all. You'll explain. Like this, these devatas also talk pleasant words, archayantyaha, and praising the archayanti as though worshipping, adoring. Archayantyaha yeshaha vaha sukrutaha. This is your well-earned punyam. Sukrutaha means, kritam means karyam, the action. Sukritam means punya karyam. Performing ritual is a punya karyam. So, because of your punya karma, punya ritual, that ritual what you have done, that only brought you here. They tell him. Punyaha brahmalokaha. You well-earned sacred heaven. Brahmalokaha means here, there is another Brahmaloka. What is that Brahmaloka? Punyalokaha means here, Punyalokaha, Brahmalokaha means, Brahmalokaha means, once you do perform karma and upasana, that Brahmaloka is different. Along with upasana, if you perform a karma, you go to that Brahmaloka where you study and get jnana. In the Brahmaloka only heaven. That Brahmaloka where Brahmaji lives. This Brahmaloka is heaven where Indra lives. Don't get confusion here. Okay? And the Brahmalokam eppadi poga mudiyumna, every action with upasana if you perform, meditation, you will go to Brahmaloka. That Brahmaji Loka, then he will teach incompleted portions, he will teach there. If you don't attend properly here, Brahmaji can rumma vela. If you don't do this karma without any upasana, only karma you do for only materialistic benefit, no, not for chitta shuddhi. Only for materialistic benefit, that is called karma. Clear that? Upasana plus karma leads to Brahmaloka, where Brahmaji lives. This only karma leads to heaven. That's the difference. Clear though? So there are people only karma kandins. Upasana, meditation, idella pannamata. Only karma kanda they do. About those people we are talking here. Here Brahmaloka means the world of Indra only. No? These are all positive aspects of karma. Up to now we have seen positive aspects of karma, advantages. Now Upanishad is going to talk disadvantages or negative aspects of karma or limitations of karma from the 7th mantra onwards. Seventh mantra onwards up to last, it seems. It goes, talks about the limitations of this karma. Verum karma, Tamil verum karma madri panna. What are the disadvantages? Now we will read that mantra, 7th mantra. प्लवाह्येते अदृढा यज्ञरूपाः अष्टादशोक्तमवरम् येषु कर्मा एतच्छेयो येभिनन्दन्ति मूढाः जरा मृत्युं ते पुनरेवापि यन्ति very important mantra. Ete means these rituals. Ashtadasha means 18. Ashtadasha yajna rupaha. Yajna rupaha means accessories of yajna, a ritual. Yajna is that Vedic ritual. Shrauta karma. Yajna rupaha means accessories, karakani, constituents. What you require, how many you require to perform yajna? 18 factors are very important. Ashtadasha means, Ashta means 8, Dasha means 10. 10 plus 8, 18. Ashtadasha. What are those 18? Ashtadashoktam. Uktam means said, mentioned in the scriptures. Yajnarupaha Ashtadasham iti uktam. What are those? 4, each Veda, 4 ritviks. 4 priests we have to allot for yajna. Rigveda priests, 4 priests we have to allot for that yajna performance. Yajurveda priests 4. Samaveda priests 4. And 4 Atharvana Veda priests. How many? 16. That means our yajnam pannanamanna 16 priests are important. These are called accessories. I can call only 3 or 2. You have to call 4 Ritviks of Rigveda. Those who have studied Rigveda. And 4 Ritviks who have studied Yajurveda. 4 Ritviks who have studied Samaveda. 4 Ritviks who have studied Atharvana Veda. 16 Ritviks are important. And main Yajamana, 17th. Now Yajamana, the performer, is very important. So Yajamana. Then Yajamana can perform only a householder, only Grihastha. That means Patni. Wife is also included. So Yajamana, Patni and 16 Ritviks. Totally how many? 18. All these 18 are important to perform Yajna. Any Yajna. These are called accessories. Accessories in Karakani, I said. What do you mean by Karakani? In grammar, Sanskrit grammar, Prathama Vibhakti, Ditiya Vibhakti, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, now all these are all Karakani. Now look into that. First one the Karta. So nominative case, accusative case, then instrumental case, locative case, dative case, all these are there. So the subject Yajamana is required. Here Karta. Then the object to whom he is performing is also important. Karma Karakam. Kartrikarakam, Karma Karakam. Okay. By what he is doing is also important. That is Karana Karakam. Tritiya Vibhakti. By what? Then Chaturthi, for what sake he is performing. That is also fourth case. Chaturthi Vibhakti. Then Panchami Vibhakti also. Through what he is doing. Also important. Then Saptami, where he is performing. The 6 are very important in the Karakani. Shashti Sambhodhana is not relevant here. All are important. So, who is performing, to whom he is performing, by what he is performing, for whose sake he is performing, through what he is performing, where he is performing, all are important. That is why it is called accessories. Once it all comes, what will come? Verb will come. Kriya. This is a grammar point. Grammar, other people blissfully ignore. So once the subject is there, to whom, and middle verb irukano. Verb is important. That means what? Kriya. Action. So performance takes place. So for what and chonna, by what and chonna, verb irukano. So it shows, it activates the person. This is called accessories. Mentioned in the scriptures. Vuktam. All these are adridhaha. Yajnarupaha. Adridhaha means fragile, breakable. All these accessories, whatever he is doing, adridaha, plavaha. Plava means it is like a catamaran. Have you seen the catamaran? Small boat. Plava, its name is called plava. That which is moving in the water, it is called plava. Either by wood, they will make in a small boat. That is called plava. Just as that boat, catamaran boat, how it moves in the water, it very, very fragile. At any time it may sink. Plava means go on moving here and there. That is why it is called plava. Even not only boat, you see some plants, small water plants. Have you seen any time they are just steady? Water plants in the lakes and all, can you see in the water? Have you seen them steadily? Never. They go on moving this side and that side. Why? Because water is moving. Their hold is not very steady like in the earth. That is why they are always moving. That is called really plava. That which creeper which is moving in the water is called plava. We can take a small boat also. So here plava adridhaha means all these karmas are avaram, inferior karma. Ashtadasham muktam avaram eshu karma. Avaram means finite, limited, inferior. What this Upanishad tells, these 18 accessories, with these 18 accessories, a person who performs the karma, the ritual, where this ritual is going to rest on, it is going to rest on plava adhridan. It's very, very light, fragile only it is resting on. It has no steady base. எப்படி புரிஞ்சுக்கணும்னா, the phala which you are going to get is temporary అని అర్థం. అவ்வளவுதான். ఇవాళ విషయం என்னன்னா, the phala of that ritual what you are going to get is very, very inferior, very much finite, very much limited అని అర్థం. அதுக்குதாக plava adhrida, upon which this inferior karma fragile floats. The floating one is always, any time it will sink. It is breakable. Fragile means what? Breakable, destroyable, reducible. That means weak and artham. So, ye abhinandanti, those who claim, third line, ye abhinanti, ye those people who acclaim, abhinandanti means abhinandana, praising. Etat shreyaha, these performers of these rituals, what they say? They praise that ritual, what they have performed, abhinandanti, this is shreyaha, this is the best, this is the means for moksha, moksha sadhanam iti. Shreyaha means what does good to us. Preyas, Shreyas madri. Shreyas means Shreyaskaram. Nalladi. Inda karmada namakku nalladi pannum ani artham. It gives moksha, they say. Shreyaha iti abhinandanti. Who are they? Moodhaha. Upanishad, the Guru or some here just blasting on this person. Moodhaha means these indiscriminate people consider abhinandanti, etat means this ritual, as shreyaha iti. So Upanishad considers those people, whoever says this karma ritual give moksha, they are all moodhaha, immature people. Te apiyanti jaramrutyum punaha eva. So Upanishad tells, this is the limitation. Te, those ritualists, again and again, punaha eva, again and again, jaramrutyum eva apiyanti. Jaramrutyum means, jara means old age, mrityu means death. Te apiyanti, they enter into again old age, birth and death, again old age, birth and death. This is the limitation. So whatever ritual you perform, it will never give moksha, it will never give liberation. It is only gives limited benefit. That is, doesn't mean we are criticizing the karma kanda. Never think. Upanishad is criticizing all karma kanda. In the homamam panna use illa ani solran. And not only that, Upanishad is moodhaha ani solradhu. Adella பண்ணும்போது நமக்கு எப்படி கஷ்டமா இருக்கும். We have to understand clearly here. Upanishad only encourages karma kanda. Tretayam bahudha santadani. That means what? Just as the skin for the fruit is useful for the growth of the fruit. The skin, outside skin of the fruit is useful. Similarly, until this person gets maturity, purity of the mind, sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, jnana yogyata, these rituals are useful. Another good example, the person, the baby, the child grow in the mother's womb. 10 months, mother womb is very, very important for the child growth. After 10 months, that child growth has taken place, immediately the child has to come out. So, mother womb, there is no relevance. If the child born before premature baby, no problem. Incubation idella pannanum. Illana child grows inside operation pannanum, major operation pannanum, ammakku danger, kolandhukku danger. Imagine. The child exactly how many months they have to stay in the womb, that much time alone that baby has to stay. Munnadi varakudadu, later varakudadu. Correct, the baby has to come. Womb is good or bad and solla mudiyum. Until the baby grow in the mother womb, the womb is relevant. Similarly, this karma is like a womb. This karma and upasana are like a womb for the person. We have to be in the karma until we get maturity, until we get purity of the mind, until we get jnana yogyata, sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, perform karma, do ratams, do agnihotam, and do upasana. Once you have got maturity, Vedantam class போகணுமோ மனசு வந்ததுன்னா maturity வந்தாச்சுன்னு அர்த்தம். There is no point of doing rituals. Reduce the time for rituals and study Shastra. நான் இன்னும் பண்ணிட்டே இருப்பேன். Shastra will never accept. Therefore, we have to understand karma is important, karma is encouraged as long as the person gets maturity. Never think karma illa criticize பண்ணிட்டாங்க உபனிஷத்துலன்னு சொல்லக்கூடாது. That's why I am telling. So, inner maturity vara you have to reduce the karma. Otherwise, what happens? This person continues in the same ritual. Jara mrityum punaha apiyanti. Again old age, again death, again old age, again death. Other. The next shloka we have to, mantra we have to read. The Upanishad continuing the limitations. Avidyayam antare vartamanaha swayam dhiraha panditam manyamanaha janghanyamanaha pariyanti mudhaha andhenaiva niyamanam yathandhaha. Yatha, whatever is the reason, that is the phalam. Yatha hetuhu tatha phalam. So, finite karma, limited karma will give limited phalam. That is why yatha karanam tatha karyam. As the cause, so the effect. Since the karma rituals, the karanam is finite, limited, the effect of that karanam is also limited. This is the law. We have to understand. This is the rule. Therefore, the Upanishad in the second point, karma cannot give moksha. First point is karma is finite, karma is limited, and that karma is useful until person gets maturity. Later, This karma will not give moksha. This must be very clear. Any amount of karma will not give moksha. This is the second point we have to remember. Because anitya karma phalam can never give nitya moksha. Karma phalam is anityam, temporary. The temporary karma phalam, how it gives nitya moksha? Moksha is eternal. Liberation, freedom is eternal. Once I get liberation, again I will come back. Once you get self-knowledge, again I got ignorance. So, nitya jnanam, atma jnanam vandadukku apparam, you will not come to ajnana again. Through this karma, you are getting anitya phalam. This anitya phalam will never give nitya moksha. So, this is the point we have to understand here. So, jnanam is imperishable. Karma is, what is the law here? Karma is incomplete without jnanam, and jnanam is impossible without karma. Jnanam varanamanna, jnana yogyata varanamanna, karma upasana pannanum. The karma upasana are incomplete by themselves. So the karma upasana should culminate into jnanam. Therefore, what do we say? Jnanam is impossible without karma and upasana. Karma upasana are incomplete without jnanam. அப்போ என்ன பண்ணணும்? Do karma, come to upasana, do upasana, then come to jnana. புரியுறதா? The vali. These people, moodhaha, what they think? Avidyayam antare vartamanaha. These ritualists who are saying this karma will give moksha, this ritual will give moksha, they are saying in ignorance, because of ignorance. Antare vartamanaha. They are deeply soaked in, steeped in, entrenched by this ignorance, avidyayam, antare vartamanaha. Because of full of ignorance, they say, manyamanaha swayam. They consider themselves. Manyamanaha means consider. Manudhat, to consider. Manyamanaha. They consider swayam. Swayam means without guru anartham. Without guru, they think, they consider themselves as dhiraha panditam, wise and learned. Those karmakandins, they think this karma will give moksha, this yaga, this yajna, this anything will give moksha, and they think themselves we are dhiraha. We are dhiraha means wise, dhira purushaha, panditam, very learned, we are scholars. So what do we say? Ignorance is not sin. Ignorance, perpetuation of the ignorance is mistake or sin. Ajnanam irukkiradena, it is comes, but it is my responsibility to come out of that ignorance. And the ignorance ni nourish பண்ணிட்டே இருக்க கூடாது இல்லையா? கர்மகாண்ட மூலமா மோட்சம் வரதுன்றது ignorance, and not that is ஒரு mistake, first error. One error leads to many errors. What do they think? Swayam dhiraha. Guru venda. Yaro edukku padikkiradhu, manam padikkanum. Idu podum. Dhiraha, panditam, we are well learned. We know how to perform rituals. We have learned in karma kanda fully. Swayam dhiraha, panditam, well learned. And moodhaha, again Upanishad using the word moodhaha, these dull people, indiscriminate one, janghanyamanaha, who are intensely afflicted by, janghanyamanaha means tormented by various pains. Janghanyamanaha pariyanti, they move about, jara maranam. Jara, maranam. Move about womb to tomb. Womb to tomb. Everywhere, go on roaming, moving. Brahmayanti. Pariyanti means paritahayanti. Pariyanti. Yatha andhaha andhena eva niyamanaha. Upanishad is going in a very relaxed mood. And then story, there is a story. Blind people, one blind person telling all other blind people, because those blind people do not know this person is blind. The blind person telling, I will lead you, all of you, you come back. And they're all catching, he's catching on stick. This stick they are catching. And one by one catching like that. All blind people are standing in front. Who is in front? Backside they are standing. Who is in front? Another blind person. So this blind person leading the blind people who are standing behind. For 10-20 பேர் இருக்கான்னு நினைச்சுக்கோங்க. Go on, they are all thinking, aha, one person is leading us. They are all very happy one person is leading. Because they do not know this person is blind. Because this person said, I will lead you. அவங்க ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம். So we are blind anyhow. We need a person to lead. So that's why they are holding on to this person. This person is go on walking. And a big, pitch there, no, ditch there, no, they just fallen down. ஒருத்தர் போய் கீழே விழுந்துட்டான். And they went to one loka, and from there to another loka, naraka, atala, vitala, sutala, patala, talatala, rasatala, போயிட்டே இருக்கான். அந்தே நைவ நியமானாஹ யதா அந்தாஹ. என்ன அர்த்தம்? Some people come and ask, I want to get moksha. From so many years I am trying to get realization, self-realization. This person tells, one person comes and approach one person, and I want to get moksha. When he asks, this person who is asked by, that person is telling, yes, I will give you moksha. I got moksha, liberation. I will give you moksha. Sit in meditation. Different paths, different people. There are different paths theory. There are different paths theory. By doing meditation, by doing yoga, by doing only bhakti, aludute irundana moksha vandidum. Go on crying, lot of water is there inside. So take bhakti yoga. If you don't like bhakti yoga, you can do hatha yoga or samadhi yoga, sahaja yoga, ennannamo kriya yoga, anda yoga, inda yoga pandu moksha vandidum. They never think there is a Vedanta, there is a Bhashyam written by Shankaracharya, and there is a Brahma Sutra, that is commentaries are written by Bhamati, Parimala, Kalpataru, idella irukka, adilla ella Gnananda Moksham kudukum, and avangalukku theriyave theriyadu. They never think. They think idella not necessary, because they are all ignorant. Blind means shows ignorant. Those person who is not having a guru, without proper Shrotriya Brahmanishta guru, and they think some practices will give moksha. That's why they are called moodhaha, and they will lead other people, and these people also checker. Never come to Jnana, never come to Vedanta class. அதெல்லாம் எதுக்கு போறேன்? சும்மா உட்கார்ந்து தியானம் பண்ணு, ஜபம் பண்ணு, போதும். ஜபம் பண்ண மோட்சம் வந்துடும். Japa will never give moksha. What japa will give? Chitta Shuddhi. Japa will give purification of the mind. Meditation, if you sit hours together also, it will not give moksha. Unfortunately, these people think there are 4 types of people. Sonnan munnadi, I will repeat again. He who knows not, Vedanta tells you will get knowledge. People are telling, உனக்கு மோட்சம் வந்துடும், intuition. உள்ளவே intuition வரணும், அந்தர்ஞானம் வரணுமா? intuition தெரியுமா? intuition or intuition சொல்லுவான். Vedanta tells you never get moksha by intuition, you get moksha only by intuition. இந்தி டியூஷன் என்ன தெரியுறதா? பிரைவேட். ஒரு குரு கிட்ட போய் உட்கார்ந்து வருஷ கணக்கில் படிச்சாதான் மோட்சமே வரே தவிர இன்ட்யூஷன் மூலமா ஒன்றும் வராது. இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் பைத்தியம் ஜாஸ்தி ஆயிடும். You get confused and you confuse others. Vedanta tells only one thing, only tuition. Tuition alone. That's why this is called class. This is called tuition actually. In tuition only you get moksha. So there are people, 4 types of people they have divided. He who knows not and knows not, he knows not. He who knows not, avanukku theriyadu. And knows not, he knows not. avanukku theriyadunu theriyadu. Fool. Shun him. Never follow him. Shun him. This is the first variety. Second category, he who knows not and knows he knows not. அவனுக்கு தெரியாது, பட் அவனுக்கு தெரியும். அவனுக்கு தெரியாதுன்னு அவனுக்கு தெரியும். He who knows not and knows he knows not. Ignorant person, teach him. Okay? அவனுக்கு தெரியும், எனக்கு தெரியாதப்பான்னு சொன்னா சரி, you can teach him. Ignorant one, you can teach him. And third variety, he who knows and knows not, he knows. அவனுக்கு தெரியும், அவருக்கு தெரியும்னு தெரியாது. He who knows and knows not, he knows. என்ன பிரயோஜனம்? அவருக்கு தெரிஞ்ச என்ன பிரயோஜனம்? ஹனுமான் மாதிரி. ஹனுமானுக்கு எவ்வளோ சக்தி இருக்குன்னு அவருக்கு தெரியாது. ஜாம்பவான் வந்து சொல்லணும் எப்போவுமே, என்கிட்ட இவ்வளோ சக்தி இருக்கேன், இவ்வளோ சக்தி இருக்கேன். This type of people also we have to asleep person. That person is, third type of person is asleep. Wake him up. You have to encourage him. You have got this capacity. Do this and சொல்லணும். The third variety. Fourth variety is he who knows and knows he knows. The person, he who knows, அவருக்கு தெரியும், and knows, he knows. அவருக்கு தெரியுமானே அவருக்கு தெரியும். Who is he? Wise person. Follow him. I know what is Brahman. I know what is consciousness. I know that Aham Brahmasmi. Wise person. Follow him. Learn from that person. The Upanishad adds 5th category. இதெல்லாம் 4 கேட்டகரி தான். இதெல்லாம் பத்தாது, இன்னொரு கேட்டகரி கூட இருக்கே. என்னதுன்னா, he who knows not and thinks he knows. He who knows not and thinks he knows is a very, 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 very unfortunate person. அவனுக்கு தெரியாது, பட் என்ன நினைக்கிறான், எனக்கு தெரியும் நினைக்கிறான். அவனுக்கு என்ன பண்ண முடியும்? ஒன்றும் பண்ண முடியாது. அந்த டைப் ஆஃப் பீப்புள் உபனிஷத் இஸ் டாக்கிங். Who are they? மன்யமானாக தீராக பண்டிதம் இதி. They think they know that. They do not know anything. Next mantra. அவித்யாயாம் பஹுதா வர்த்தமானாஹ வயம் கிருதார்த்தாஹ இத்யபிமன்யந்தி பாலாஹ யத் கர்மிணோ ந பிரவேதயந்தி ராகாத். யத் கர்மிணோ ந பிரவேதயந்தி ராகாத் தேனாதுராஹ க்ஷீணலோகாஸ்ச வந்தே. Now Upanishad is talking, continuing the same topic. One error leads to many errors. One ignorance leads to many errors. Avidyayam bahudha vartamanaha. Vartamanaha means moving in that, remaining in that, where bahudha avidyayam, in ignorance which is in various forms. What are those various forms of ignorance? Bahuda vartamanahan. They are all called balahan, like children. Balahan. Age-wise they are elders. அந்த குழந்தைக்கு எவ்வளவு மெச்சூரிட்டி இருக்குமோ அவ்வளவுதான் உங்களுக்கு கூட மெச்சூரிட்டி. பாலாக பாப்பா உபனிஷத்து ரொம்ப பாவமா இந்த பாலாகான்னு சொல்றது. தே ஆர் திங்கிங் பண்டிதம் தீராக. பாருங்க, தே ஆர் திங்கிங் வயம் பண்டிதம் தீராக, வி ஆர் வெல் லேர்னட், எல்லாமே தெரியும். உபனிஷத்து பாலாக வர்த்தமானாக अभियन्ति अभिमन्यन्ते मन धातु again abhi upasarga abhi plus man abhimanyanti they claim what vayam krutarthaha means we have well accomplished ellame we have well accomplished everything accomplished vayam krutarthaha we are contented we know everything यत् वयं कृतार्थाः इति अभिमन्यन्ति बालाः यत् कर्मिणः न प्रवेदयन्ति रागात्. Why they are telling we are contented? Because yat karminah, the ritualists, na pravedayanti, they do not know, na pravedayanti, vid dhatu, pra upasarga. Pravedayanti, they do not know. Why they do not know? Ragat. Ragat means due to their attachment. Ragam means attachment. Because of their attachment towards the results of that rituals, the karma, they are not able to think. இந்த கர்மா பண்ணா இந்த பலம் வரும், அங்கே போன எல்லா கிரகங்களுக்கெல்லாம் ஒரு டெம்பிள் இருக்கு இல்லையா, சனி தேவதைக்கு, குஜ தேவதைக்கு, குரு தேவதைக்கு, ராகு தேவதைக்கு, எங்கெங்கயோ எழுந்து எழுதுறோம். கல்யாண வரத பெருமாள் எங்கேயோ கல்யாணம் ஆகணும்னு அங்கே போகணும். So they are very busy, always keeping themselves busy in performing the rituals because they are attached to the results, very much attached to the results, oriented, mind is oriented towards the results. That is why they are not able to think. Tena aturaha, consequently because of that attachment, tena, consequently what happens? Aturaha, those unfortunate ones who are holding on to this karma phalam, which is fragile, which is temporary, which is finite, which is limited. சொன்னா இல்லையோ, வர வரக்கு எப்போ வருமோ எப்போ வருமோ எப்போ வருமோன்னு ஆனந்தம், வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் போயிடுமேமோ போயிடுமேமோ போயிடுமேமோன்னு கவலை. Chavantena, then they will fall. They will go to the Swargaloka. Once the punya is over, karma phalam aidithu, over. Indra comes and Ardhachandrakarena, oh, engena, Madras, Kuvam. Over. Punya phalam exhausted. So always, even Indra himself is always under threat. யாராவது யாகம் பண்ண யஜ்ஞம் பண்ணா இந்த பொசிஷனுக்கு அங்கே வருவான்னு చెప్పి நம்ம ஊர்வசின்னு அனுப்புவான். அவனுக்கே இந்திரனுக்கே என்ன டெம்பரரி போஸ்ட் என்ன, வாட் டு டாக் ஆஃப் திஸ் ஆர்டினரி ஃபெலோ ஹூ பெர்ஃபார்ம் திஸ் ரிச்சுவல். ஸோ பீப்புள் ஆர் லுக்கிங், எத்தனை நாள் வீசா இருக்கு இவனுக்கு, என்ன இந்த வீசா முடிஞ்ச உடனே டக்குன்னு போகணும், கிரீன் கார்டு அங்கெல்லாம் திருப்பி எக்ஸ்டெண்ட் பண்ணுவேன், அதெல்லாம் முடியாது. ஸோ தே வில் சென்ட் யூ அவுட். தட் இஸ் கால்ட் சவந்தேன், ஃபால். ஃபால் என்ன அர்த்தம்? Spiritually fall. They will never get moksha. திருப்பி again இங்கே வந்து என்ன பண்ணுவான், திருப்பி கர்மா ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணு. Never try to go to சன்னியாசினி ஆர் சுவாமினி, go and study சாஸ்திரா, பாஷ்யம் படிக்கணும், கீதா படிக்கணும், இதே கிடையாது. Why? வயம் தீராக பண்டிதம் மன்யமானா, things he knows. Such people. Chinalokaha. Chinalokaha means, lokaha means punya phalam. Once it exhausts, they will fall. They will never get moksha. That's here why this ignorance, bahuda vartamanahana, here I am Atma is the truth. First, one truth. If I miss this truth, if I commit a mistake, mistake means not knowing that I am Atma. That is mistake. That is error. One error. Not knowing my real nature Atma. That is one error. It leads to how many errors now? I am fat. One error. I am lean. One error. I am tall. One error. These are all errors. I am Annamaya Kosha. One error. I am Manomaya Kosha. I am so sad. Another error. So, nee Annamaya Kosham kadiyadu, Manomaya Kosham kadiyadu sonna. Because he missed the truth. I am Atma. He missed the fact. Once you miss the fact, one error happened here. You have taken this body as Atma and you think Vijnanamaya Kosha. I am Vijnanamaya Kosha. My intellect, my body, my mind, my everything, my Ananda, all mistakes comes. Just as one rope, if you don't see properly, the rope is there. If I miss that rope, seeing as rope, what happened? Snake theriyadu. One error. Sometimes it appears as a crack in the earth, bhuchidram. Adhe rope da. Sometimes it appears as mala, garland. Sometimes it appears as water stream. Irukkiradhu enna? Oru rope da. Ethana mistakes, errors varudhe? Nariya. Adha bahuda vartamanaha. So therefore, once I mistake, no, I mistook. Taking that I am Brahman, myself, mistook. Mistook. You have to supply. I don't want to. So, I am mortal. Once I miss that I am immortal, that knowledge if I miss, what I do? I am mortal. One error. Then second, at the body level, I am mortal. At the world level, another error. What he does? This world gives me happiness. Second error. Third error, God is sitting in Kailasa or Vaikuntha. Another error. I am mortal. One error at the body level. At the world, Jagat level, world will give happiness. Another error. At the God Ishvara level, God is in Vaikuntha is another error. And the last final error, therefore I have to reach Vaikuntha. Poduma? It's an errors. Because of what? One error. First error. Not taking himself or herself as Atma. Missing that Atma Swarupam leads to Jara Mrityum. Again and again and again. எவ்வளோ கர்மா பண்ணாலும் புண்ணியம் ஒரு நாளைக்கு எக்ஸாஸ்ட் ஆகும். யூ ஹாவ் டு கம் டவுன். தேர்ஃபோர் அந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எரரே கொஞ்சம் பண்ணாமலே ஜாகிரதையாக இருந்தால், இந்த வீட்டில் கூட ஒரு தப்பு பண்ணிட்டான்னு அந்த டே ஃபுல்லாக தப்பாக பண்ணுவான். லைக் மேத்தமேட்டிக்ஸ் மாதிரி அந்த ஃபஸ்ட்டு கொஞ்சம் தப்பு வந்ததுன்னா ஹோல் சம் வில் கம் ராங். ஆன்சரை கரெக்டாக வருமா? ஆன்சரை கரெக்டாக ராங். அந்த ஒரு ஸ்டெப்பு தப்பு பண்ண மேத்தமேட்டிக்ஸில் நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டெப்பு தப்பாக போயிடும். அதுக்கு நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டெப்பு தப்பாக வரும். அதுக்கு அடுத்த ஸ்டெப்பு தப்பு 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 பண்ணி என்ன வரும்? தப்பான ஆன்சர் வந்து நிற்கும். எத்தனை மார்க் வரும்? 0 தான் வரும். ஆல் திஸ் மூடாக கெட்டு ஜரா மிருத்யும் 0 mortality. Therefore Upanishad tells this karma is limited. Karma phalam is limited. Therefore never hold on to that karma. Karma is useful until you get maturity. We'll see more in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.